For the past couple of months, a phenomenon known as the Mandela Effect has taken the internet by storm. To put it briefly, the Mandela Effect refers to a conflict between the past and people's memory of the past. The term was coined by self-described paranormal consultant FIONA BROOME in late 2009 and refers to a widespread misconception that former South African President Nelson Mandela died in the 1980s while he was incarcerated. In reality, Mandela was liberated in 1990, very much alive, and eventually passed away in 2013. Many thousands now firmly insist on remembering Mandela's death in prison, complete with news coverage of his funeral and a heartfelt speech by his widow. The term has since expanded to include many hundreds of similar collective fallacies, and theories as to their nature and cause are quite imaginative. FIONA BROOME and many others are of the belief that these misconceptions are the result of alternate realities. In other words, they are memories from parallel universes in which history transpired exactly as you remember it, but at some point between then and now, you allegedly drifted into a parallel universe with an alternate history, and thus some of your memories misaligns with the reality you currently inhabit. Naturally, many dismiss the Mandela Effect as mere misremembrance and point towards the mountains of research on the unreliability and limits of human memory. For example, the misinformation effect is when a pre-existing memory is retroactively replaced or corrupted by misinformation. Inaccurate eyewitness accounts are prime examples of this. In short, opponents of the Mandela Effect posits that the human brain is capable of falsifying memories so convincingly that you may come to believe them to be true, while proponents argue that the memories are true and that it is reality itself that has been altered. Their main argument is that false memories alone cannot account for the sheer number of unrelated people misaccounting the same event or fact. How is it that thousands of individuals who's never met, spoken, or even known of each other's existence came to develop the exact same anomalous memory? In the 1979 James Bond film Moonraker, there's a short sequence in which the villain named Jaws and his love interest Dolly have a heartfelt moment. The character Jaws is known as such as his teeth are made out of metal, and as they both smile upon one another, many viewers recall how Dolly wore braces as if to complement his metal teeth. In reality, Dolly is totally braceless throughout the film. Proponents claim this is a clear example of how history has been altered, either through paranormal means or by retroactive tampering of the movie. Many have since tracked down various articles, comments, videos, etc. that do in fact describe Dolly as having braces, which they claim to be residue from this alternate reality that they remember. For example, a Finnish commercial from 2006 is alluding to this scene, and the actress portraying Dolly is indeed wearing braces. Another example is a website from 2004 that describes Dolly as a short blonde girl with pigtails, glasses, and braces. On the other hand, this could merely be examples of the misconception's extensiveness. After all, this delusion has likely been around for decades, and the author of a Usenet post from 1999 expressed the exact same confusion. I did some digging of my own, and it didn't take long until I found this. It's a review of Moonraker published on the day of the film's theatrical release in the US, and in reference to Jaws and Dolly's relationship, the author writes, "It would be a relationship made in heaven if only she wore braces." So on the day of the movie's release, someone already thought braces would have been idiosyncratic of this character. Is it not more likely that because it would have been fitting for her to wear braces, many came to believe and by extension misremember that she actually